everybody, welcome to Mom Place. I am Mom and we are in Vegas on the Strip, New Vegas to be exact. We are playing Fallout New Vegas. We have just met Mr. House in the Lucky 38. We're going to take a look at our Pip-Boy here and our quests. Okay, so we've got the House Always Wins 1, which is to bring the Platinum Chip to Mr. House. Well, we don't have the Platinum Chip, so that's going to be a little tough. Wang Dang Atomic Tango, we need to recruit a real ghoul cowboy, a suave talker, and a sex bot for our friends at the Atomic Wrangler. Debt collector, we need to collect caps from all these people for our friends at the Atomic Wrangler. Ring-a-ding-ding, confront Benny at the Tops Casino. That is probably the best way to get to the Platinum Chip, but we probably don't want to go do that right away. Cold heart, can't talk. Spread word of Legion atrocities and rescue the captives of the Legion. Now, excuse me, I happen to know that if we rescue the captives, we have to kill legionnaires around these captives, and that immediately makes them makes the entire Legion hostile, which is going to screw stuff up later on. So we're going to leave that be until we're ready to piss off the Legion for good. And then my kind of town, which has to do with Prim, because Deputy Beagle wants a new sheriff for Prim. He suggested an ex-sheriff at NCRCF and the NCR as potential candidates. And we will do that probably, a little bit later, because for now, I mean, we're fresh on the Strip. Shouldn't we? Hi, Boone. Shouldn't we check things out a little bit? And I think where we'll start is, let's see, that's the Tops. I wanted to start at the very end of the Strip. Each one of the open casinos has a quest line completely devoted just to it. So the Tops has Benny's quest line. The Ultralux over here has their special quest line, and the Gamora on the other side of the gate that we just came through has theirs. So, oh my God. Sorry, my sinuses are driving me crazy. So let's come all the way down here because we've got 3 places down here. We have got the Vault 21 Hotel. This is the first vault that we'll run into in all of New Vegas. We have Michelangelo's, which we will check out because there's a quest line that goes with him. And then this is the NCR base in New Vegas. And we've actually been given a letter saying, hey, Ambassador so-and-so wants to come, I can't remember his name, wants to come meet you. But I'd like to start in Vault 21. And I'm kind of already making up my mind to side with the NCR. But that is only if all of you that watch these videos want me to do that. Like I said in one of the previous videos, I am not going to side with the Legion. I can't side with those assholes, and so I'm not going to. But we also have the choice to side with Mr. House, which I've never sided with Mr. House, so that's an option open. We have the option to side with the NCR, and we have the option to side with ourselves. And if none of you have played this and sided with yourself, I would be happy to show you how you do that, actually, because I think it's the best. I think it's the best way to do it. But I really would like your guys' input on this. So this is above ground vault. There's vault tech stuff all over the place, and there's this gal who is sitting in this chair where it says admin, and her name is Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
Oh, all right. What kind of things do you sell in this gift shop?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
All right. Vault gear, swell. Actually, let me ask you about something else. We don't need to go into her store just yet.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
Well, a vault hotel? Was it like this before the war?
No, silly, of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
Okay, yeah, what is so special about this vault?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
You know what? Let's take her tour.
Righty-o, Daddy-o. Let's do it.
Okay, righty-o, daddy-o. All right.
All right, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
Okay, let's find out about your wonderful, lovely, beautiful vault. Nice poster. I love that. Wish I had that as a poster for decoration.
The entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside
Fallout 4.
and thick steel on the inside.
Get a move on. All right, let's go, Sarah. Get a move on, woman.
Above us, there's a control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz.
All
get
that
lost.
jazz.
My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
Oh, interesting. She always has some good tidbits if you don't know about Mr. House and Vegas. Oops.
Seeing the sights? This is the main game hall. Here we settle the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective. We used to have such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Why did she just say hello? Aren't you giving me a tour? She acted like all of a sudden she didn't know me. Okay.
This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was.
Well, you're just gonna encourage me to snoop then, aren't you? I mean, that's my answer to that.
Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon.
That was quick, and I still need to talk
Good
to you.
to see you again.
All right. Let's see. I would like to ask you some questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
Well, you said that Vault 21 wasn't always a hotel.
No, silly, of course it wasn't always a hotel.
Okay, so what does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Okay, that's a little strange. So why did he fill the vault with concrete?
I don't know, maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas, woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Okay, so let's ask her about herself and the
I
hotel.
see. Okay, your move.
Your move. You run the place then?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should? Almost.
Let's see. Do you miss the old days?
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
Okay. Do you know Doc Mitchell? Now, if you, I mean, it was at the very beginning. Doc Mitchell gave us the vault uniform for this vault and said he came from here. So, do you know Doc Mitchell?
Mitch? You mean Molebutt?
Okay, that's not
I hadn't
nice.
thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
Yes, he's doing well. Do you get a lot of business here?
Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
Okay, let's see if we've got any other questions we
how can I
can
help you?
ask her. Are you the owner? That's a good one.
Well, it is my vault, all right. Yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
All right. Anything else that we can ask her? We've already asked about that. But
House
it's
has
not grayed
everything to do with
out,
Vault
so...
21.
I
Okay,
don't know why
how
it's
can I
not grayed
help
out. Let's rent a room from her.
All right, we have an available room for you. That'll be just 20 caps.
All right, 20 caps is fine.
Go all the way down to the vault's main hub. Your room's in the hallway to the left. Enjoy your stay.
All right, so we have a room here. Here's the main hub. Hallway to the left. We were just in it, and I believe it's this one. Yes, it is this one. Nice. Let's see, the guest terminal. Let's look at the guest terminal. Let's see, services. Dinner menu. Aspartame sugar bombs. Real corn flour pancakes, savory iguana sausages, mesquite-flavored cazador wings, woohoo! Applesauce gecko stew, and creamy mac and cheese. Brahmin sirloin and bighorn blue cheese, blue bighorn cheese. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, even Gandhi could not sit this one out. Wow. Yum yum deviled eggs over pork and beans. Go out tonight with a bang. Grilled mantis claw on pinion nuts. All meals served from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Gift catalog. Let's see. Vault suits, toasters, books, card decks, sensor modules, pool sets, nitrogen, canister. Yeah, okay. Convenience. Courtesy intercom wake-up calls, laundry facilities, guided tours, strip style, poker lessons, room servers, network access. How about the history? A paradise of equality. All right, Vault 21 has a story unlike any other nuclear fallout shelter. You are about to learn why. It is common knowledge that some vaults were built and organized with motives that went beyond their function as safeguards of our last great hope. The hope that humanity would survive even the worst catastrophe imaginable, nuclear war. Vault 21 was one of these experimental vaults. In the spirit of Las Vegas, our vault was built and organized around gambling. Everything you will see here follows the idea that humans can coexist and organize their lives based on the principles that skill is the only factor that should tip the blind balance held by Lady Luck. We embodied the perfect equilibrium between self-reliance and social equality. Each level of Vault 21 was symmetrical and transparent. Each room looked exactly like the next, and every gambling place was built in plain sight so that no person would have advantage over another. Thanks to this, quarrels in our society were solved from an equal starting ground, the best one. just like our American dream promised so long ago. After 200 years of living in harmony, we finally awoke to the nature of the outside world when Mr. House, in his able wisdom, resurrected our lost city as New Vegas. Okay. A tribute to Mr. House. Okay, opening to a new world. Seven years ago, Mr. House rebuilt and organized the great city of New Vegas. Vault 21 rests in the middle of the strip, and it was inevitable that it would become part of the city's bright future. Mr. House contacted our community and offered us to participate in the resurgence of New Vegas. Most Vault 21 dwellers refused the offer. Life was comfortable, safe, and fruitful. We had grown so accustomed to the benefits of our isolated society that we could not conceive of leaving it behind for an unknown future teetering on a precarious balance. Still, there were some among us who disagreed with the prevailing wisdom. They challenged on Mr. House's behalf each of the Vault level's representatives that supported continuing our isolation. According to the custom, a game would be set up where the winner would decide the course of the community's future. A game of blackjack was scheduled and held in this very level of Vault 21. After many hours of grueling struggle, Mr. House's supporters won in an extremely risky and fateful gambit. They decided to open up the doors to the outside world. The rest upheld our system and remained true to their promise to abide by the victor's decision. After almost 200 years within Vault 21's halls, we released the seals of the ancient doors. We opened to a new world. Oh boy. And let us not forget the tribute to Mr. House. Mr. House, with the help of the families, had transformed the mostly unharmed ruins of Las Vegas into a paradise. It resembled the city that we remembered thanks to the stories and items that our forefathers told and secured in Vault 21 after the cataclysm. We were awestruck and cautious at once. Slowly, we left the confines of the vault and settled within New Vegas, aiding in its reconstruction. Vault 21, a giant complex of functioning machinery, became a great source of materials with which to rebuild New Vegas. Mr. House stripped the vault and filled its empty husk with concrete, only leaving behind part of the vault's top level. This section is where you now find hospice and where the warmth of our ancient home remains alive for all to enjoy. We have come to recognize the wisdom of Mr. House in forging a new and brighter future for all generations of New Vegas inhabitants. Without his leadership, the barren wasteland would have remained uncivilized, savage, and brutal for all time. We sincerely hope that you join us in celebrating the glory of New Vegas and the memory of Vault 21's legacy. Okay. And what's in mail messaging? Messages? Unregistered user? Pay up and try again. Yep. Alright, so we can't do anything with that. And that's fine with me. I don't need to. Now we've got some nice history. Anything we can steal in here? Because, you know, we're going to have to do that. There's a nice bathroom. A lovely rusty commode. A couple of lockers. They should be empty. Okay. Intercom? Oh, you can't use it. That sucks. Alright, so, yeah, this is her vault. And there's the big gaming room right here, and lots of people staying here. You can talk to all of them.
A place like this would exist.
And of course there's rooms, hotel rooms throughout everything.
A place like this would...
And in true fashion, it's a vault and everything's topsy-turvy and can be hard to get around. And then of course here's the nice big diner. Who are you? Ah, Carlitos. Let's talk to Carlitos.
Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to drink myself to the ground right here. Scram.
Oh. I want to ask you some questions.
And I want a cute patron of this shithole to blow me over the pool table, but that ain't happening either.
Well, gross. Strength, I have 5 out of 7. Nope. So we need our speech to be 40 to talk to this guy.
Good riddance.
So we'll leave him be for now. But he does have a quest for us. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna get out of Vault 21, because really there's not a whole lot to see here. I mean, you get a room, and you get a quest from Carlitos, is basically all I've figured out from this vault. I think you get some stuff from Sarah, too, like she sends you on quests for vault uniforms or something. I honestly, in all of my playthroughs, I don't think I have ever had her give me that quest. Evening. Alright. So here we are, back upstairs, and I don't think there's anything... Oh yeah, it's vaults. Hard work is happy work. And I think this is the same Yeah, guest terminal. All right, let's leave here because we've already used up, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes hanging around this vault. And basically what I'm doing is I'm grabbing quests. You know, we're learning some stuff about New Vegas, and we're grabbing quests so that we've got some things to do in the future. So let's go to Michelangelo's and see what's up with him. Michelangelo's workshop. Okay. Of course, everything's stealing, so... And this used to be an H&H tool factory, apparently. Let's see here. We'll just come on down here. Go on over here. I saw somebody walking around, so we will talk to Kate.
Hello. Hi. What can I do for you?
What is this place?
You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the Strip become a reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist.
Who is Michelangelo?
He's the reason the Strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here.
Okay, so where can I find him?
Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there.
Nice. And then how long have you worked here?
I've been here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already.
I do agree with that. I don't need you to tell me again about him, so bye. Ah, and as you can see, there's all sorts of broken signs here. Buck's Steakhouse, a grocery store, Cornucopia Fresh, bakery sign, restaurant sign, bank sign, and apparently, oh, and a Nuka-Cola sign. Ooh, a billboard schematics? Ah, I never noticed that there, and I have no idea what that would help with, but I really want to steal it. Oh, look at that, Sunset Sarsaparilla signs. Yeah, so he revamps the signs for everybody. What's in here? Nothing? Back of the shop. You mean back here? Oh yeah, back here. All right. Let's see. He's got a terminal, but it's illegal to get in that. All right. Well, wake up, Michelangelo.
Oh, hello. I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
Yeah, no, I'm not here for anything like that.
That's great to hear. Really great. I'm Sheldon from Vault 21, although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo. So what brings you here?
An artist. Rare thing to see. What's your story?
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place.
He doesn't sound very happy about that. It sounds as if you don't like this place. What's wrong with it?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the Strip.
Oh, he's got a good case of agoraphobia. Okay, so this fear of the outside world draining your inspiration?
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
I love this. Agoraphobia. Yeah, okay. We need a higher medicine to help him with this, so, why don't you pack up and return to Vault 21?
Wouldn't that be great? No, Mr. House filled it with concrete. Only a few rooms and halls remain. My sister was able to turn them into a hotel.
Ah, Sarah's his sister. You lived in Vault 21. Tell me about that.
Most people don't understand what it means to grow up in a vault. Its corridors, its walls, radiate a warmth that feels safe, honest. But here, everything is huge and threatening. It's so empty that I think one of these days I'll just snap.
Okay, do you know Doc Mitchell? Of course he does.
You mean Mitch? Oh, it's been ages since I've heard the name. My sister and I used to call him Mole Butt. Don't ask.
And don't worry, she
A
told
long
me.
time ago. Before we exchanged the warmth of our home for the thin air of the wasteland.
All right, we're gonna leave him, but
Oh,
we need to have that medicine up so that we can
Bye.
get his quest. And there's only 5 points we need, so the next time we level up, I think you know where we're gonna be putting that. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I think, can we get out this way? I can't remember. Alright, so let's get out of here. And the last place that we need to visit here in our last few minutes of this episode is the NCR facility. We will go talk to this ambassador. Ambassador Crocker, I do believe his name is. Well, that's disgraceful that you're running around your own base drunk. Disgraceful. I don't know if I want to side with the NCR that way. Disgraceful. All right, so let's come on over here and talk to Liza O'Malley.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
You give me that dress, I like it. I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Okay, what can you tell me about the embassy?
The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with?
Grouchy. Goodbye.
Sir?
All right. And she said to her right. You know, the first time I did this, I was like, oh, to the right. No, that is not it. It is to her right, which is this direction.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Ha ha ha, that's so funny. All right, and Ambassador Crocker should be in here. Yep, there he is. All right, and that...
Ah, I see you received my message. Good, good. I had something important to discuss with you.
I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House.
No, hadn't noticed a
It
thing.
doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
All right, you have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
All right, I'll find them and talk to them. We need to do
Much
that anyway.
appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
All right, tell me about yourself, Ambassador. And now we've got the quest things that go boom.
Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship.
Ah, interesting. Go on.
I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
what's happening around the Strip?
It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore.
All right. And lastly, I'd like to know more about the NCR.
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for.
Sure.
In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavean Force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam.
I'm just kidding.
Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
All right, that's enough history for me.
Oh, very well then.
He's all
What else
disappointed.
can I do for you?
Nothing else.
Goodbye.
All right, so we've collected a quest or two here, and got some places to go, people to see, things to do, levels to level. And I think we'll leave that here because we've already overrun our 30 minutes by a couple of minutes now. So, you have been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you like what you see. And I will catch you all next time.